Hello everyone, Scottish Lad here, and today we're going to be reviewing a set of the Superdarts John O'Shea's. So let's go and get the stats, dimensions and stuff, take them to the board, and we'll see how they throw. Right guys, we've got a nice close up of the Superdart John O'Shea's, the Jokers. It's a really nice looking barrel, I have to say. A lot of people are going to dislike the green paint and the purple paint though. I personally quite like it. 26mm black point, not a lot of darts do come with black points these days. It's got a nice rounded kind of bobble as a nose. It's got some of the nano grip technology on it. And these vertical cuts right here on the nose. It goes into this kind of nice thick ring grip with the kind of rings either side of it as well. It's really nice. Into this smooth section which also has a couple of rings taken out. And then onto the rear where it's just the same grip as the front, just this thick ring grip. It looks as if there's rings cut obviously just outside of them as well, so they're really grippy dart. Well, relatively grippy I have to say. Because of the paint it's not as grippy as what you would like. Well, not as grippy as what I would have liked. So for that reason I give them a 3.5 on a scale of 1 to 5 on the grip. And they're a 90% tungsten dart. Really awesome darts I have to say. The length of them from obviously the nose to the end here is 51.55mm. And at the widest point, which is here, they are 7.6mm. And that's obviously the front. It kind of tapers to the rear by the looks of it. In the middle it's 6.55 and at the rear it's 6.1mm. And they're 23.4 gram. I weighed all three before. All three came in at 23.4, so the machining is fantastic. If you like the look of these darts, obviously the John O'Shea as well. Superdarts logo, Joker, and then John O'Shea's name. Obviously the Windmill World Master of the formerly BDO. The darts are really nice and grippy. Probably to suit a rear gripper more than a mid to front gripper. That nose does take some getting used to, I will add, and also there's this kind of fine ring grip on the nose. It's a single ring cut. Awesome looking, I have to say. And obviously I've added the Robson flights with a Pro Grip stem just because it goes better, I have to say, in my opinion. So what we'll do now guys is we'll take them to the board and give them a wee throw. And we'll see how we go on with them. Right guys, we're going to do what we usually do. We'll do 12 from the rear, 12 from the middle, 12 from the front. So we'll start off with the rear, we'll see how we go on, and I'll just have a wee chat while I'm throwing them. Five, 18, 28. The grip does feel really nice. It would probably feel a bit grippier if you removed the paint. I'm not going to remove the paint until it starts to fade completely, as it kind of defines the character of the dart, and obviously John O'Shea being the Joker. But that was the first three with the rear, so let's keep going. We'll see how we got on with them. Didn't realise the camera was out of focus. That should be it now. That's treble 20, single 20 and single 20, which is 100. As I said, the grip is decent from the rear. It would be better if obviously the purple paint was off, but I'm not going to take it off. It does feel great as it is, but we'll go on with this and we'll get the final three done with the rear so we can move on to the middle grip. 1, 21, 33. I knew it was going to stray. Right, so with the middle grip, I'm going to be holding here, so I'm not quite on that smooth section yet, so there's still a level of grip there. So let's go and get our 12 with that. $13, $20, $7, $20, $40. That was 40 with the middle grip. It feels the exact same as the rear in the middle. It could obviously be the flights and stems I'm using as well, making obviously may not throw very well, but it is all in due course for these to be tested on durability. So we'll keep going with this middle grip. It does feel really nice though. $44. Oh, tops. 18. 50, 63. Yep, at 63. That was 6 in with the middle grip. Does feel really nice in your fingers as well. It releases perfect. It does. Obviously with the purple paint there, I'm not sure how much more grip it would add, but for now I'm going to stick to the 3.5 grip. $41. Right guys, final three with this middle grip and then we'll move on to the front. Obviously the front has this kind of bulbous nose as well. So a lot of people are going to struggle with that nose at first, I won't deny it. The nose is different, it's not something you can see on a lot of darts, but it's kind of funky I have to say. It's got the grip on it as well, which is ideal. But we'll do the final three with this middle grip and then we'll move on to the front. I'll hold it about here for the front. $26. A different way from the 21 and 5 I suppose. Right guys, we'll move on to this front grip, so I'll be holding it kind of here for the front grip. We'll do a quick 12 with that and then I want to go back and do 3 with the rear and 3 with the middle again, just because it felt more comfortable for me at the middle and the rear. As you can see with the way they're landing, they kind of fishtail a wee bit and they're kind of going to the side. It could just be the setup I'm using rather than the darts themselves. 5, 10, 15. 20. 3. Double 19. 38, 59, 62. 6 in with this front grip. $21, 61. It was quite hard to pull out the tops there, but final 3 with this front grip. It is going to take some getting used to this front part for some people. 15. Right guys, I'm going to go back and do another 3 with the rear because it did feel really comfortable there for me to use, and then I'll do another 3 from the front and then we'll wrap it up. $41. Here's hoping this middle grip can provide us a good score to wrap up on. Look at that deflection into that treble 20, that was amazing. 5, 20, 85. Right guys, let's go and wrap it up. There we have it folks, that was my review of the Superdarts Joker, John O'Shea's. Really nice darts, but a lot of people are going to find it hard to get used to them with this nose. It's the perfect nose for maybe a target storm point, like a nano point even, just to kind of go with the grip here at the nose. Really, really nice. But they won't suit everyone, I'm going to have to say. I like them just because obviously I'm gripping round about here, so I'm getting quite a lot of that grip. Even the middle grippers are going to get quite a lot. And front grippers, it might suit a front gripper, but it may be a bit long. May fishtail and stuff for you. But for £47.70, it's a fantastic dart. It comes obviously with the case and your plate protector, the same kind of stuff as I showed you in the Super Dart revolvers. If you want a set of these, I'll have to say contact Philip Monday if you're in the UK. He's on Facebook and Twitter. I'm not sure about Instagram and stuff. And he can set you up with a set if he's got them in stock. If you're from Europe, your best bet is Per Ansedal. I probably just butchered that name pronunciation. There's also superdarts.no, the Facebook group, as well as the Superdarts UK. And there is a Superdarts US as well, so if you're from the States and you want a set of these, maybe look them up and see if you can get what you can do. Just the machining and quality of these is fantastic, I have to say. A lot of people have said to me that I've showed them to, can you not remove the paint? I could remove the paint, but it takes away the character of the dart, I have to think. When it starts to fade away, obviously, I'll remove it just to see what it looks like, so stay tuned for that. It'll probably be a picture on the Twitter or on the Facebook group. If you're not on the Twitter yet, I'll leave a link in the pinned comment. In fact, it's in the description, same as the Facebook group. There's a pinned, there'll be a link to the Facebook group on the website. If you're new around here, obviously don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Doing some great reviews just now, and I've got plenty more lined up. So guys, I'm just going to wrap it up here, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep on darting.